And we're gonna shift gears here, man. Topic was brought to me. One of the hosts wanted to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? He talk about it if you want, whatever. I just go ahead and mention, man. I got a message and it said that Tommy Richmond has submitted $1 Million Baby for best rap song and best melodic rap performance at the 2025 Grammys. And hosts want to talk about it, man. So let's talk about it, man. You know what y'all think about that?
I submitted that one. I wanted to
Yeah.
talk about it just because I mean, I love rap.
Yeah.
Like had the privilege of being around a lot of rap on a high level.
Yeah.
Like all levels of rap, like it's super cool. Just having the
Yeah.
creation, having the expressions, like especially when it comes from like the inner city, is always super cool.
Right.
But I don't think rap is exclusive to the inner city. We got definitely talented artists of all races. Like you've seen it. Artist who dude just had a little hit from India, and now he going crazy. Like he's on commercials and all this stuff. And then you got, of course, Eminem.
Big Stepper. That's on.
And that's like you got a whole bunch of people. Yeah, that dude.
Project Pat Flow.
Yeah, I love that Project Pat. One of my first introductions to hip hop. So I was like, okay, like I don't really love the song, but it was like I could tell.
You know that you feel like you like that feel familiar.
And I feel like that dude like rap, but it's
into a little bit of Lil Jon.
Tommy Rich. Only thing with Tommy Richmond, where like he had said a statement like, I'm not a hip hop artist, and then it's like you submit your album in the hip hop genre. Is it like you trying to? Yeah, but are you trying to like get in this just because it's an easy way to get a Grammy, or are you trying to do this because you was like, oh nah, I didn't really mean that, which I think it could be possible too, but it's like, I mean, I love hip hop, like. There's a lot of people that do. Like they love rock or jazz or any genre.
I'm just saying, I just feel like this. If you want to say, if you're not a hip hop artist, and you say I'm an artist, like you don't be locked in and pigeon-toed in your creativity. I kind of can respect if that's the angle you talking about.
Yeah,
I can kind of respect it. Like you don't want to put limits on who you are, your creativity, and what you can do as an artist. But I ain't gonna lie, I ain't a big fan. I ain't a big fan of what I ain't like how I look, especially after seeing like Post Malone kind of go down the same route.
And then dip off the country music.
It's kind of like and then even Miley Cyrus after she was being ratchet.
She's back to country music now.
She went back to country. It was like she was having a dark period in her life when she made them songs and shit.
She's like, I was just feeling real black around 20. I was in the hood. It was tough.
You know what it is. So it's just what it is. It's just the reflection of society though, as a whole. Though when blackness has a coolness behind it. They could get you on. Yeah, you know that in society.
Paul Mooney said, never mind.
What did Paul Mooney say?
Everybody want to be a nigga.
And to me, and that's what it is. I just feel like people want to be associated because it's cool. But then, at the top of society and the elite, when you look at it, the elites of society, those associations can hold you back.
No, for real.
So,
I didn't really. You want to say something to her?
Yeah, it's a lot. So on Instagram today, I saw the Japanese or Japan mass choir singing gospel.
I see that.
They love music. They love our culture, Japanese people. Kaku and them had a homie. They had a lowrider thing at El Dorado Park, and a Japanese dude put up in this lowrider from Japan.
You ever heard of B style?
Yeah, B style. I know exactly what you're talking about.
The whole little thing they do.
They love hip hop. What I was gonna say though about music and art, like I said, I'm not an artist. I listen to all kinds of genres of music, and we like The Weeknd. Weeknd started off as R&B. Now his albums sound like pop. No big deal. I don't care. Post Malone make a rap album or a song, and then now he's this alternative country kind of dude. Beyonce does R&B for 20 years and just had a country album, and people was giving her shit on one end. The CMTs was, it's art.
Lil Nas X still got the biggest country song of all time.
Huh?
Lil Nas
I feel
X
like
still got
as
the
if
biggest
you're an
country song
artist,
of all time.
I don't think you should have to be stuck in a box. Nelly
Yeah, I don't
had
think
tons
I
of
don't think
songs with country dudes, which
Yeah.
is fucking dope. But I feel like this Tommy guy, like I listened to his album a little bit before you even see this message, and I'm like, this ain't even rap. Like none of the songs on it was rap. It's alternative. None of it at all. So he shouldn't be in the rap category, I don't feel like. And I feel like the people that's judging it should understand what hip hop is and what rap is and what the culture is before they put certain type of music into this category.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
That's what I'm saying. I
I ain't
don't
nothing
know.
wrong with it.
I don't knock his statement. Like I don't know, but
Yeah.
yeah, because you don't know the context behind it. What do you mean? Because
Exactly.
maybe he's not trying to put himself in the box.
Which is
But
fine. But the people who judging the music for the Grammy, like this is not a rap song. We all heard it. We know it's not hip hop.
No, you're right. It should be more responsibility on the people that's judging for the Grammys, and it should be the people submitting it. But at the same time, he is submitting it as a hip hop project. There's nobody else submitting it. Him, his label, whatever his representation, he got to be cool with it as well too. I ain't gonna say that he got control of everything you do, but he's submitting it as a hip hop project, and that's the only thing. It's like if you, I like the aspect you coming with just the art, because I'm coming with just like I'm love art, but I'm coming from the hip hop side of the art.
Exactly.
But it's just like if you like music and you like people that are able to like bend genres or do multiple genres, like that is music on a high level, and I didn't really think of it. But I think it puts more responsibility on people that's judging these Grammys and the process of the Grammys.
But see, that's why I like hip hop though, because hip hop can be I feel like hip hop is like the amalgamation of a lot of genres itself.
It's
already.
jazz, it's blues, it's R&B,
blues, rock. Because you can make anything hip hop. Any sound can turn into hip hop. So, and I'm not saying like, but I'm not one of them people that like, people owe, like you need to pay your respects and you owe people. My thing is, just don't. I just say at least bottom line, don't disrespect. That's all I say.
Yeah, so
you ain't gotta bow down. You ain't gotta pay homage.
You ain't gotta kiss no ring.
But don't disrespect. And like I said, I think he kind of getting more of a reaction because of past precedent. I mean, he just put out a tweet. He's like, I'm not a hip hop artist. That's all he said. So just posted a tweet.
I ain't really put too much thought into that. I seen it, and I was just kind of like, I don't really care. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man.
Nah, hell no.
We know like the Grammy.
Care.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying. I'm not. No, you know what I'm saying?
A lot.
I'm saying like.
You know why I'm starting to care more though? Just coming and not just it's a hip hop thing, but I just feel like as African Americans, I feel like we gotta police the culture more. I feel like we allow too much shit to slide and pass. And I just think and I'm not saying like this is one of those cases.
Yeah.
But I respect people that's doing what they do because I feel like it need to be done. It might not be in this case, but it's something that need to be done. It's necessary. It's a lot of riffraff. Let people come in and out of the circle.
You trying to
gatekeep what they
gatekeep?
want.
The strong
It's not
code.
about gatekeeping. It's about keeping it. It's about keeping it
pure. It's about keeping the art pure. Like keeping the art real.
What is hip hop?
Holding the principle.
What is hip hop?
What is a woman?
A lot of things.
Is it that? Is hip hop that? You know what I'm saying? Is hip hop like that's just a genuine question?
Don't get in trouble now.
That's just a genuine question.
I said don't get in trouble now.
That's just a genuine question. Like, what is? Because honestly, like my whole life, bro. Like I do music too, right? I hear people say, hip hop and rap and all that kind of shit. Like, bro, I don't even. I guess I'm a hip hop artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I just like rapping, dog. You know what I'm saying? On beats and shit.
Man,
and it's just like
each music has like
don't play dumb like that, man.
Every
no, but you know, no,
got elements to it.
What I was go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying every genre of music, like blues notes don't sound like rock notes, and jazz notes don't sound like jazz, blues and R&B don't. You know what I mean? Like every genre has a sound and a lane it kind of stays in. Hip hop is one of those genres of music where it intertwines, like Black was saying, multiple genres. For one, it comes from sampling. So you're gonna hear blues in the background of rap, or you're gonna hear a little rock sometimes, you're gonna hear a little jazz, or you're gonna hear a little classical, depending on what artist you listen to. Shit, that's hip hop. It's a compilation of many different genres over poetry, over rapping.
My definition of hip hop would just be like, urban music. Like, it's like you said, it's my definition. I said my definition. I ain't even get it.
I'm cool with urban.
I get what you said.
I ain't even explained it.
So does urban
is another word.
No. I'm saying my definition of hip hop is just like a beautiful form of poetry. And a lot of times the best hip hop come over, like you said, heavy sample music with like reality. A combination, it sound beautiful. It sound art. You paint pictures. It's not with I'll say this to Tech point, earlier, he like, we got to police it. I wouldn't say police it or gatekeep it, but at the end of the day, like, bro, it's kind of too late. We done had like 10 years of bullshit classified as hip hop. And it's like, bro, everybody want to pull it. That's not hip hop card. It's like, yo, y'all let all these weak niggas come in and just be like, yeah. And everybody copy and paste. We blow these niggas up. Nigga, I've been doing music. Hold on. I've been doing music for 10 years, dog. Every song I write, bro, I'm calculating. I'm very thought out. It's thought out music. And you can put it out there and people don't want to hear that shit because it's boring. But it's reality. A nigga come on, I ain't never been the same, baby. I don't know wrong. I don't know what the fuck he said. But everybody love it. And it's just kind of like, now he getting nominated for hip hop award. And guess what else? You know what else?
He was vibing.
But you know what else? He gonna fucking win the shit too. And the only reason why he might not win is because of the next note, because that's what I was gonna say. The next topic I want to talk about. But all I'm saying,
hip hop song of the year.
Because I'm gonna touch bases on that too. It's something else I saw this week. But all I'm saying when it comes to that is that shit don't surprise me. Like Kanye been talking shit about the Grammys for forever. Like, nigga, it's who the fuck is the Grammys? That's why I said, that's why I like Young Jeezy. My nigga said, keep the 5 mics. I'm still a motherfucking thug. Now the question is, can a nigga really rap? And the answer is, you ever been to the trap? Bitch, I make hits. You niggas waste time. And I'll be goddamn if I let you waste mine. Like, at the end of the day, who cares? Huh?
They retroactively gave that nigga 5 mics too. You
the
know
point that
hey, you know what's funny about you?
Who gives a fuck about them niggas? What?
Snoop Dogg ain't got a Grammy.
That's my point. It's like,
you know how long it took Leo to get an Oscar? It's a joke.
What is the Grammys?
A lot of these award shows is bullshit.
I don't put too much weight. I met a lot of Grammy artists in my
life. They gave Macklemore Album of the Year over Good Kid, Mad City, nigga. I can't believe that shit.
This nigga ridiculous.
Nigga, they gave that nigga Album of the Year over Good Kid, Mad City.
I got something to add though.
I just look at it as like, I could come in your world
and
dominate
crazy.
when it comes to hip hop artists. That's really all I look at. I don't really put too much value on it, but it's like, if I can come into your world and dominate and win over the demographic that y'all want to choose and people that y'all do, I think it's cool and it speak to it. But I don't want every artist to do that. I just want
the rare few to do
that
bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you what the
consumers. Go ahead, Hawk. I'm sorry.
Black people are 12.8 or 13% of this fucking country, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
White people make up a large majority of it.
Mm-hmm.
So if they got a guy that's putting out music they like, that motherfucker probably gonna win.
Yeah.
They got more motherfuckers to vote for him.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that's where I have my problem. If you say you're not hip hop, submit your album to hip hop because the popular person will win.
Is that shit played in your car?
Yeah.
That shit ain't played in Compton. Like, unless you a kid doing a TikTok video.
Well, this is the
that
thing.
Shit ain't played in Atlanta unless you doing a TikTok video.
You know, this kind of the topic I kind of wanted. When we was talking on the phone earlier, though.
Yeah.
I feel like I think we got to differentiate. Because, I feel like that album was big in the streets.
What's that?
Say Young Jeezy.
Oh, that Motivation 101?
But see, I think we got, because I feel like the streets is kind of, like I said, man, I think the streets is separating itself from black culture. in general. Because I feel like it is a part of Black culture, but I feel like it's like the term is kind of it's getting kind of weird now. And so, because when I looked at the streets, I feel like the streets is where the people at. Now, when niggas say the streets is where the criminals is at. Nah, it's different. Back in the day, even though it was always
one
it was an element too. Of course, the streets always had the criminal element. It was like the streets. That's where the people at, the everyday niggas was at. Now the streets is like, oh, nah, this is where the niggas with the straps and the switches is at.
Yeah, but let me interject real quick. Let me interject real quick.
So it's just different now.
By whose definition though? Like that's all I was really getting at was at the end of the day, like bro, I asked the question, what is hip hop? Like, man, we gotta stop allowing other people to tell us what's hip hop and what's not. We can't give no fuck. Like we can't get that shit. We really as consumers, if you a hip hop fan, fuck with hip hop artists. You know what I'm saying? Help blow that shit up.
I'm just kind of bringing it back to the Young Jeezys.
Honestly,
and that takes
I really think needs to happen with hip hop is in the same light of rock. Like we need subgenres of hip hop because all hip hop ain't the same.
Yeah, I agree with you on
that. But see, Hawk, that's why I said, what is hip hop? Like what is hip hop?
It's so many different versions of hip hop. Like you can't put Future in the same category.
So let me ask y'all this: so if he didn't come out and say that, would it be okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the respect is
yeah, I feel like
it's all about the respect. Like
I
think about it. It's like if you're a young white artist and you're doing somewhat of a genre bending song, and it could be just a TikTok like popular song, but it's kind of not just all the way rock or all the way like I'm a Sam Smith type of singer. Like I know it's gonna be categorized a little bit with hip hop. It's just about having respect. Like it ain't nothing else. Like I ain't got no problem. I don't have a problem with them. I don't have any problem with nobody personally or as a celebrity that I follow anything like that. I just think like, you know, I feel like when you're on platforms, it's a responsibility. It's not just let me say what I want. Like similar to like what Aaron Rodgers did. He a leader. Yeah. Like whether you like it or not, you're a leader and you speak for other people and you speak for a brand that's bigger than just Aaron Rodgers. Like right now he's speaking for the Jets and this. And if it's like, if Tommy is categorizing that or whatever categorized, whether a pop artist or that, or he get a Grammy on that, like it's like anytime somebody brings up rap and you get the best rap, anything, even a nomination, like just I'm just appreciative for the recognition. Like you ain't got to say it don't cost some money to say that.
Cannot believe they gave Macklemore album of the year over that Good Kid, Mad City shit.
At least he didn't disrespect, and at least he showed respect to Kendrick.
Think about this, D-Lo.
That's true.
Yeah, he sent him out a text. You're right. Listen, shout out to Macklemore.
Those two albums, which one is a classic hip hop album right now?
Yeah,
and that's gonna live on in hip hop royalty forever.
Yeah.
You see, and that's kind of
all the awards that's not hip hop is some of the biggest releases.
That's kind of my point with the Young Jeezy album, though. Like, I'm glad you mentioned it though, because, like I said, that shit was big.
Yeah.
And to us,
I was just talking about that album.
It was everywhere.
Jason at work literally earlier today.
Yeah.
Even when I like 5-10 years later, when I go to work, when I was working at a warehouse or something, I was working at Bird Rides.
I was listening to it today.
People were playing it. And you know that it was albums that I always heard. You heard that album somebody was playing. You heard people play Cushion OJ. That's another class.
I was playing that today coming home.
Yeah. Never been.
It's a people, and that's what I'm like. I don't want to call it a street. Like I said, it's a people.
I was playing Mesmerized.
Yep. Statement.
It was certain albums that didn't get the accolades, that didn't get but that that set the scene on fire.
Tone,
yeah.
I feel like saying all that to say I feel like that move is probably just like a music industry move. Like I just feel like whatever, like it just portfolio building move, whatever.
I think that's
and I'm not mad at that either.
Yeah. It's trash though. It's trash. I ain't fucking with it.
I think he can
hyped about it.
I think he can respect people, and he probably think that's the best place to win.
And I don't think it's gonna get him any respect in the hip hop world. Like ain't nobody about to be like, yo, I respect that nigga as a real spitter. Like he definitely put that nigga on the track with Benny the Butcher and Kendrick. Like nah. Like,
you know what would help hip hop?
If niggas go listen to that new Redwood Legion shit we just dropped.
No, if we had what was this shit? I can't even think of it with Free and AJ and Free.
Power 106.
If we had 106
and
in Park, only hip hop shit was on there and R&B shit. If your video ain't on there, you ain't hip hop.
That label gonna come like, hey, we got that label gonna come like, we got 100 racks for you. You put that nigga at number 3, and then next week put him at number 1. He's gonna be like, all right,
I'm running that. If I was sitting
gonna see,
I ain't worried about a thing.
I'll be up there like, in your number 1 track, let's go.
It ain't gonna go.
Cuz I ain't fucking with that. Cuz I'm like,
I'm not fucking with it. Like, I ain't got no problem.
I'm gonna shoot you the bread because I'm like, that shit trash, but hey, we got paid, nigga.
I like that. Y'all fuck with that track.
Yeah, I don't.
I
never
like
liked
the track. I'm personally not even mad it's considered hip hop. Just don't say I'm not a hip hop artist, or just say that's it. And I'm aiming to be bad with me. Is it hip hop?
You hating like J. Cole, man.
Yep. Fuck it, I'm hating. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's not a good song. Just because it's catchy don't mean it's a dope song.
All I said was catchy.
Yeah. Tech, you like that song, Tech?
I do actually. I do fuck with it. I do listen to it.
Stop the cap, nigga.
I'm not capping. I'm
You be banging that. You be banging that down the street.
I have.
You pulling up on a little shawty, she getting a whip. It's like, I ain't worried about a thing, baby.
And she be feeling that shit too.
Nah, nigga.
But you not to like it, dealer. You know them lyrics.
I don't know if that's the song. I told you, I don't know how it go.
You said it perfect.
Nigga, I see it on the Taco Bell commercial. I see it. I ain't worried about a thing, baby.
Now you trying to act like you ain't
do no wrong. I can clean up good for you. But I'm right or wrong because I want to make it.
You know, this nigga
I'll be at work. I'll be like,
$1 million. He gonna be listening to him when we turn off the podcast. I'm playing. Stop happening,
hey man, I love that shit. That's my favorite. That's my favorite non-favorite song.
You know it's bad. It's on Madden too.
That's what I'm saying, my nigga. Like,
damn,
made it, bro.
Man, that nigga put a spell on that song. That's why you like it, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I'm covered in the blood.